Hello everybody, it's CP here and welcome back to another video. Today we're starting TSW route reviews. This is where I'll be reviewing routes in Train Sim World 4. Today we are going to be reviewing the Brighton Main Line route for TSW, one of my favourite routes out there. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you like, share and subscribe. Let's begin with this video. So, the Brighton Main Line is a route that runs from London to Brighton with two termini in London, London Victoria and London Bridge. The route that we got in Train Sim World runs between London Victoria and Brighton with the Reigate branch. Puts us to a small little freight branch. The route costs $29.99 in euros or $24.99 for the busiest timetable in TSW to other stuff like that. This route has over 1,600 services. That is a lot more than the two combined timetables between Dresden and Kenneritz and Naviga Dresden. I'm not kidding when I say that. This route takes place in 2018 because Platform 1 at Battersea Park no longer has its tracks. Platform 7 at Gatwick Airport has been fully opened and built, and there's a Thameslink depot at Three Bridges, although not having any Thameslink trains in the game. So we're going to start taking a look at stations. This is London Victoria. I'm not going to show you all stations due to how many there are on the line. Yeah, but let me tell you now, there's a good few stations. Firstly, we have London Victoria. This is a plaque for the unknown warrior which arrived at platform 8 at London Victoria on the 10th of November 1920 before he was carried to Westminster Abbey for burial the following day. There's platform 8 itself, and there's a southeastern train over there on the platforms. Moving along, platforms 13 and 14 are for the Gatwick Express. Even though there are Gatwick Express branding on these platforms in real life, they're not in the game. Moving over towards the other end of the platforms, they look rather smart. It's not now as well, and I really like this station just because it looks absolutely brilliant. Great job they did on Victoria. Easily one of my favourites. Next up, we have Clapham Junction. Clapham Junction is a major junction station just outside of London Victoria. It's served by Southern, Overground and South Western Railway services. We only get to use, I think, 6 out of the 17 platforms in the station. I think the station has a very sleek design and it looks pretty good. Good as well as that. It looks rather great and it has this underpass connecting the platforms. I really love this station and it's easily one of my favourites on the route. I like the canopy over on platform 9 and 10, and there's also a train depot here used for South Western Railway. Next up, we have East Croydon. This station might be familiar to you on the channel. If you watch my Croydon to London Transport game series, you may know that this station is in that game on Roblox. Also, you know Stepford County Railway. Leighton City is based off this station. The station looks rather smart and is a really good station. One of its many platforms off the station, I think has 6 or 7 in total. Looks pretty good and I really do like the station. It's a pretty good station and I really do love it. Platform 2 only has a train at 18:07 heading towards Seaford and Orr. It actually is pretty good and they did the main entrance really that well. Fortunately, you can't walk up to the main entrance as there's just an invisible barrier, but also there's no tram tracks as well on the other side of the on the road. Very annoying. Other than that, East Croydon is a really good station. And it's definitely one of the best along the route. And I really do like it. It's a very good station. Okay, next up we have Gatwick Airport. Halfway point between London and Brighton. If you're on the Gatwick Express, that is. The station is a really good station, and I really do like it. And like, it just has that thing really. It's an airport station, but you can't have it to the airport. This is a problem. People blocking the platforms, so you can't really get past between the platforms. That's very annoying, isn't it? Let's jump on. Just to get over there. And if you're pulling into Gatwick, you might see a plane flying over you, which is a very nice touch. This station in real life is served by Southern Gatwick Express, Thameslink and Great Western Railway, who the latter provide the service to Reading via the North Downs line. I really do like this station, and it's also featured with Platform 7, which was only opened as late as 2014. Which although the overbridge is a little bit dull, I personally quite like this station. And it looks pretty good as well. It's one of my favourites. Next up we have Haywards Heath. This is a junction station with the line down to Lewes, Seaford, Eastbourne, Orr and Hastings, things diverting off the main line at the next stop, Withersfield, but this is also a dividing point station. The station looks really good and I really do like it as well. It looks rather smart, and I really do love this station. There's also a freight-only branch down to the aggregates, where I really like. And oh my god, why are there so many platform displays on the platforms? Don't know, very weird. Next up, we have Hassocks. This station is the northern station to the Clayton Tunnel. If you watched Chef Marshall's video about fixing tracks in the Clayton Tunnel, you may remember that a sentence here was said in the car park at the station. That says, "Oh no, look who's here, why you're always in my videos." Oh, it takes place in one of the car parks right here. And from that video that I saw the station looks realistic and has a really grooming charm. And I really do like the station. Good station Hassock is. Finally, Brighton Station. This is easily my favourite station on the line. It's kind of like a train shed, isn't it? Brighton Station is the terminus of the Brighton Main Line, as well as the West and East Coastway lines. It's one of the best stations out there, and it really is one of the best stations ever. From the wooden platform 8 to the poles, and also the lights both outside and in. It's just something gloomy that I really love about the station. Also, the lights featured outside the station at the northern end are the same lights that they use in real life. Overall, it's easily a grade 2 listed station, and it is my favourite on the line. Stations get a 9 out of 10 from me. That is amazing. Here's the map, by the way, in case you are wondering what the map looks like. Now we move on to trains. You get the Southern Class 377-4 and the Gatwick Express 387-2, which are both from the Electrostar family. The Southern 377 was previously used with the East Coastway DLC, and the 387 was new at the time. Let's take a look at the 377. Here we have Unit 377414, a 377 from the Dash 4 units, which 75 of the Dash 4s were built. There's also Dash 1s in the game, but only with the newer headlights displays. It looks rather smart, and I really do like it, like the 377. It's a pretty good unit as well. Now, let's take a look inside of the cab. This is the cab of the Class 377. It looks pretty good, and it looks the real thing, I have to say. Walking through the train, it has first class at either end. As we walk through it, we have a 2+2 seating in the driving van coaches as well. The seats are comfortable and they do look really smart. Wait until you see how horrible it is on the second and third coach. Moving along, and oh my flippin' days. We have horrible, uncomfortable seats, and we have a 3+2 seating. What a disgrace this is. It's a national bloody strike having 3+2 seating. It's so narrow, look, you can't even get through it. Anyway, this is only on the second and third coach. This is the wheelchair area, and it has an accessible toilet now as well, which is always good to see. Moving into the rear coach, and you obviously have the same as the front coach, obviously with the same first class and the same 2x2 seats as well. Here's the doors. And again, just a quick walk through outside the train again. Looks pretty good. The sounds were upgraded from the East Coastway units when it was released, when this one was released as well. But I will do a review on the East Coastway route very soon. That's the 377. Let's take a look at the 387. This is the 387-2. 27 of these units were built for the Gatwick Express around sort of 2015-2016. These are the newest fleet of Electrostars and the newest big fleet to the Electrostar sub-brand, with C2C also getting 387-3s, but they only had 6 of them. Let's take a look inside the cab. This is the cab of the Class 387. Similar to the 377 and nothing too much different. Let's take a look at the passenger carriages. First class is a joke. I mean, look, watch when you see standard class. That's standard class as well. They just look the same and they have the same offerings now as well. First class in these services are a joke, man. They're also put in the wrong place as well. Now something looks a little bit suspicious with these seats. To see what's on them? Ah yes, the famous ironing board seats. These seats are notorious for not being very uncomfortable, and passengers hate them. It's like the DFT just doesn't really care about passenger comfort. As we move along, it has the same thing, and again we have an accessible toilet, which is pretty good, I have to say. So down here, accessible toilets, lit, and the wheelchair area is really good on these trains. And finally, the back coach. Obviously the same as the front coach. Sorry about that, if you hear that. Here's the doors. Let's take a look at the outside of the train. Hold on. Look. See there? 377-414, 387-214. Like a coincidence. Since that is. But yeah. Anyway, it does look rather smart in its Gatwick Express livery. It looks rather smart. And I really like these trains. They're a good commuter train. Has both AC and DC power, whilst the 377 only has third rail. Those are the two trains that you get base route. But if you own these other routes. So if you own Great Western Express, East Coastway, South Eastern High Speed, the Class 313, you will get a few extra services now as well, and I will go through them really quickly with you. If you're on the Great Western Express DLC, you will get the Class 166 for use on the Gatwick to Reigate services. If you own the Southern BR Class 313 and East Coastway, you will have these on Selhurst to Lovers Walk Depot dead ones, and as well as that, a few AI services in around Brighton. If you own the Class 375 from South Eastern High Speed, you will have AI services around London, Victoria, and as well as that, have some diversion services between East Croydon and Redhill. And finally, if you own East Coastway, you have the Class 66 for use on some freight services. If you own Great Western Express, South Eastern High Speed and West Somerset Railway, these trains will be for AI, so the Class 43 will appear on diversion AI services at Clapham Junction. The Class 465 and 375 will be for AI services around London and Victoria. And I just noticed something. Here to see what I noticed. Any guesses to what I noticed? Oh, look at that! That's 465901 and 375901. What coincidence again! And if you own the Class 09 from West Somerset Railway DLC, you will have an AI static 09 parked up at Brighton. Now, the scenery on this route is pretty okay, apart from Reigate Station. I don't know what DTG done to Reigate, but that doesn't look realistic, basically. I saw pictures on Google Maps, and it looks nothing compared to real life the game. There are patches and mods, etc., to fix this, but what a complete joke this is, bro. I mean, it just looks awful, bro. But what a mother the DTG thinking about this? Look, it looks so unrealistic. And the station just looks very unrealistic as well. As well as that. I mean, what a joke this is. Looks nothing like real life at all. Joke. So, my final conclusion. I do recommend this route, other than the bad scenery around Reigate, but it is what you expect, really. Just a quick glance over the prices again. It costs €29.99, £24.99, and $29.99 US as is a post-TSW3 route. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure you like, share and subscribe. And subscribe to my transport channel. Follow me on Flickr, join my Discord, sub to all of that. And I will see you all in the next video. See you all, take care. Bye guys.